I don't like it at all because I have to pay taxes myself.
He decides how your tax dollars are spent, but doesn't always pay his share. Our investigation reveals a prominent elected official is one of the biggest delinquent taxpayers in his community. We first introduced you to Louisa School Board member Alan Jennings last month. He came under fire after he served as a character witness for a convicted child molester who attacked a student in an elementary school. Now, responding to a viewer tip to dig into his background, we uncovered Jennings as one of the biggest tax scofflaws in the county.
Hey, how you doing? He's a prominent local businessman, is on the school board, is a past member of Louisa County's Board of Supervisors. But Alan Jennings, whose position has him deciding how millions in tax dollars will be spent, has not been properly paying his own taxes.
You don't have that many individuals that owe that much money.
Henry Wash is Louisa County Treasurer. We questioned him after discovering Alan Jennings owes the county big bucks in unpaid real estate taxes.
Am I fair in saying that Mr. Jennings is in the top % of delinquent taxpayers as far as amount owed?
Yes, sir. That's fair.
Records filed with the county registrar when Jennings ran for public office show he owns numerous businesses and has major real estate holdings. Using the official Commissioner of Revenue's website, we discovered Jennings currently owns 22 properties, but has been blowing off paying taxes for years.
But he does have very much real estate owed to the county.
Right now, it's almost $60,000?
That's true. Yes.
Jennings owns this piece of land on Holly Springs Drive. Back taxes total more than $1,600. On this property on Paynes Mill Road, delinquent taxes total $8,723. Rental property on Jefferson Highway in Montpelier has a past due tax bill of more than $4,900, dating back to 2007. At this 5-unit apartment complex on Thomason Road, tenants tell us they pay Jennings $450 a month in rent. Despite bringing in more than $2,200 a month in income, this property's unpaid tax bill is on the plus side of $5,300. The site of one of Jennings' businesses, Designer Homes Concepts, has the highest unpaid tax bill. It rings in at more than $9,000. The list goes on and on and on.
He should be paying the taxes. That's what I'm doing now.
Much to the dismay of Jennings' constituents, who are trusting him to wisely spend their millions in tax money rebuilding Louisa schools destroyed by the earthquake.
Don't think it's appropriate to be going years and years without paying them?
No, I don't. Because if it were me, they'd been and did something about it.
But what do you think when you hear that he owes nearly $60,000 in unpaid taxes?
I think it's kind of ridiculous.
That's it. Please leave a message.
Mr. Jennings, this is A.J. Legault with Channel 8 News. I'm calling to see if you'd be willing to speak with me.
Our attempts to discuss the issue with Jennings have proven unsuccessful, but that's not surprising.
I wanted to ask you a question or two about your testimony in court today.
Given his reaction to our questions about his statements in court that he'd have no problem with a convicted sex offender being allowed back on school grounds.
I mean, you said in court that you wouldn't have a problem with him coming back into a school, and you're on the school board here in Louisa County. Does that send a bad message? You aren't willing to talk with us about this?
In fact, every time we try to speak with Jennings...
Mr. Jennings, A.J. Legault, I'd like to talk with you for a second. Why don't you stop and talk with us?
He books it, rushing away. This is the most we've gotten out of him.
Will you stop and talk with us for a second?
No, and trust, I cannot talk, under the circumstances, but nice that y'all coming here tonight. So.
But the circumstances of not paying his tax bill is not something he can avoid, according to County Treasurer Henry Wash.
I'm planning on using all the collection tools available by statute to collect their taxes, including judicial sale of properties the past 2 years.
The county treasurer tells us Jennings is on a payment plan with the collection agency and the county to begin to repay his back taxes. In an email, Jennings' attorney tells me he's also attempting to liquidate real estate to pay his tax bills. If you have a story for me to look into, email me at ajinvestigates@wric.com, or you can find me on Facebook. It's also under AJ Investigates.